Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and today I am making for you a vintage recipe from my recipe collection dated to the 1940s. I'm joining my friend Nicole Northgarden today, and she has also invited Jamie from Border Bananas, Erin of Gentle Thrifty Mama, and Robin Johnson for a vintage recipe collab. Each of these ladies love all things vintage, and I love their channels, so I do hope you will visit their links down in the description box next. Today I am making buttermilk muffins. I love that the ingredients for this recipe are simple, and many of us will have these on hand, making this recipe a great recipe for current times. I love the handwriting of Gladys, the woman who wrote out this recipe. Below the title is written Winnie W., who I'm guessing is the original creator or the person who shared the recipe with Gladys. I love that through the miracle of YouTube, I can carry on the tradition started by Winnie and Gladys and pass this recipe on to you all. This book of recipes was a gift from Cindy, a subscriber. I'm so grateful she thought of me to be the next owner of this collection. To make the buttermilk muffins, you'll need 2 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 3 teaspoons baking powder, and 2/3 teaspoon salt as the dry ingredients. The recipe calls for sifting the dry ingredients well, and I don't have a sifter, so a good whisking will have to do. Next, you mix in 5 tablespoons of shortening. I loved using one of my favorite vintage mixing bowls for this. Next, beat 1 egg well and add it to the dry ingredients with 1 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, use regular milk mixed with a tablespoon of lemon juice or white vinegar. Mix this well for 1 to 3 minutes, and this was an arm workout. Whew! Ladies of the 40s were strong. The recipe now says to put the dough on a floured board and pat it about 1 inch thick and cut into biscuits. These directions felt a little vague, but I did my best. The dough was super sticky, so my original plan of a rolling pin wouldn't work. I used a glass, but I wonder if just cutting them with a knife would have worked too. Once I added a little more flour to the top, they cut better. Bake at 450 degrees for 20 minutes or until done. In the spirit of vintage baking, I hand washed the dishes too. And dried my hands on my vintage tea towel. I truly do love to imagine what kitchens were like in the past. What were the people like who enjoyed this recipe decades ago? What challenges were they facing? What sacrifices did they make? One thing I think I know for sure. love poured out of their mixing bowls and ovens. The muffins looked and smelled so wonderful. The air smelt like comfort feels. The true test now has come. Will the husband like them? He loved them. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this recipe. Please subscribe if you're new here. It truly helps me so much as a creator. I'd love to have you here at the Sweet and Simple Home. Check out the links below for more vintage recipe inspiration from my friends. I truly hope you're doing well and staying healthy. I think of you often and keep you in my prayers. Take care, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye!
Is it time for the taste? Can we tag dude? The taste.